Hello, hello, TBC community. It's your boy, Oliver Noble from Nigeria. So I'm here again to tell you guys so many things that has been happening in the whole world. The agenda of the elite. So my topic today simply means, or my topic says, the agenda of the elite. Then, as TBC community is concerned, or as TBC is concerned, let's create let's build our own economy out of the financial system that has been built by the elite. Most important thing that I'm going to teach, I'm going to say, is the mission, the agenda of the elite. So whoever right now is watching me, I will be listening very careful and know what is happening all over the world. And know the reason why we as the as community, we as the TBC community need to unite together, need to cooperate with each other to stop the agenda of the elite. So now, if I may ask now, what are the agendas of the elite? What are their missions? Just imagine every single year things get more worse. Instead of finding a solution for human suffering, for human problems, it increase. What is the reason? Because that is the agendas of the elite. The world power, our government, your own government in your country, knows what they need to do to end suffering, but they can't do it. They don't want to do it because this has been their agenda from the beginning. They have so many agenda, and the more years goes on, the more face much difficulties. The agenda of the elite. You may think that your government has your interest in their mind. You may think that, unlike, for instance, in Nigeria here, so many people may think that government have their own, as in, have their own interest in their mind. Maybe their problems, maybe you as a civilian, you may think that government will solve your problem whenever you run to them. They can never solve a problem. The only thing they can do is to make the problem more worse than how it is. Imagine a country may have billions of naira into his or her account. But the problem there is that they can't employ the youth. So many of them may school. After schooling, you go to university, you get your degree, you end up not having a good job because the government in your country don't want you to have a good job, to break out of the financial system that is built by them. They don't want your, I mean, they don't want you to progress, to be like them. They don't just want you to live a happy life, a life of abundance. They don't want it. So government have built so many financial systems. In your mind, you may think it is a better way forward, but they doing it in their own achievement. Take a look at the bank. Banking system is where you can save money. You make money, your day job, your monthly salary, you go to bank, you make save. Could you imagine before you open account with bank, you pay money for opening account with them. And every time you deposit money into bank or you withdraw or you make transfer, they have a little money they used to deduct from you. Okay, let's say for instance, a banking system that has customer, they have a million customer, and that million customer patronize the bank, they make transfer, or sometimes the alert they are giving you, they do deduct one naira or two, let's say two naira in Nigeria currency here, they deduct two naira in each of the alerts. Now take a look at a million people patronizing bank and they deduct two naira from each of the accounts. That means a day they are having 2 million naira. So you may think the money is a little money, but when you calculate it with millions of people, you know that it's a very big money. The worst annoyance of it is that you deposit your money into a bank. Before you know it, one thing or the other, they will say you don't have access to the account again because you didn't provide maybe you didn't provide your national ID card, you didn't provide your date of birth. They will say or it's not correct, it doesn't correspond to the one that is saved on their own system. That means, what about, let's for instance, somebody is about to die and you need money urgently to solve that problem, to save somebody's life, and you go to your bank to cash out money, you now find out the ATM is not working. You now decided to go into the bank to write a check. Then you now find out they can't be able to cash you, as in to cash money, as in to give you money out of your money, because one thing or the other is the cause. Either maybe your date of birth is not correct, or your signature, it doesn't correspond with the previous one you used for the account before, and somebody is dying in the house. So how will you be able to save the life? All these things they are doing it for their own selfish interest. I'm not saying that saving money in the bank is wrong. It's not wrong. It's a good idea. It's very good. But the more we grow, the more we develop, the more the technology changes. The elite doesn't want your programs. All what they want from you is to get more from you so that they will become more richer. They want you to be bowing for them. That is why, as me, I don't like voting. Because you vote for them, you elect them as your leader. At the end of the day, the money they get that they need to work for people, they will not work for people. They will end up sharing the money, using it for their own interests. That is the agenda of the elite. So that is why we are here, as TBC has shown us the way. We are here to create our own, or to build our own system of living, system of transaction, system of abundance, system of happiness, which is what TBC is bringing to us. So, what I'm trying to let you understand, when I say we are about to, we are building our own, or we are creating our own way, we are trying the possible best to break out of the financial system created by the elite. There's so much financial system created by the elite. Bank is one of them. That is why cryptocurrency will fight bank to the extent that nobody will patronize bank. We are trying to build a financial system by which every member of this community will live in abundance. You have access to your account. So many places, so many villages in Nigeria here, or so many places in the world, they don't have access to banking system. You want to, as in, you want to save money. You want to save your money. This is the time for you to buy cryptocurrency, because this is the money of the future, and the future is now. We're talking about future. This is the future. This is already happening. Now, my question there, and my question, how can we break out of the elite financial system, the elite build financial? How can we break out of it? You can break out of the elite build financial system by doing what? By having TBC coins in your wallet. Because TBC is here to serve one another with love. TBC is here to unite each other, to open our eyes. In TBC community, there's nothing religion, there's nothing tribalism, nothing to say this is Christian, this is Muslim, this is a pagan. There's nothing like that. All we are together. Since we know our goals, we know our ultimate, we know what we are pursuing, and we know where we are getting to. So we need to have love. We need to speak the truth of this abundance. You need to speak the truth because you know the elite in your country, they can't do without you. They can't do without you. So once we have we build this financial system, we build our own financial system. As TBC has already been there for us, we now use it for making payments, using it, making transactions, buying of goods and services. Automatically, the elite must come in because without us, there's nothing like the elite. Maybe I have something like this for sale, or I have a handset, I have a phone like this for sale, and I want to sell the phone, I want to exchange the phone with a cryptocurrency, either TBC or Bitcoin, but I would prefer TBC because Bitcoin is not trusted. An elite come to me that they want to buy my phone, they want to pay me cash. I will tell him no, I can't collect cash. If you have any of the cryptocurrency, especially TBC coins, I prefer receiving TBC coins in exchange compared to coins, compared to a paper money. So that is what, as in, that is what, if it continue happening in that way, you know that automatically the elite must queue in because they can't buy, they can't sell without using cryptocurrency. That means we have built our own financial system. And you know, if it's happening that way, most of their goods, most of their companies, they'll start accepting TBC and cryptocurrencies. By then, we that have the coins so much in our wallet, that is when we start living the life of an abundance. I read a post. The post was sent in the blog post by admin 2017. I don't know the actually date, but it was posted in 2017. Admin said that the rich will be poor and the poor will become rich. He believed that the rich will be poor and the poor will become rich. You know, see, that does not mean that you will be staying there without doing anything. You don't apply any energy and you become rich. Even if you are poor now, you just become rich. There's so many energy that you need to apply. But what I understand by that post is that anybody that has TBC in his wallet, either you are poor, either you are rich. If you are poor, you are going to be rich. And even if you are rich presently and you are still having TBC coins in your wallet, you are going to be more richer because each one TBC coins is going to worth 1 billion euro. So take a look, if you are just having only one TBC coins, when it reaches the final goals, the ultimate price, it becomes, convert 1 billion euro to Nigeria currency. It gives you 400 and something billion naira. That is a lot of money. That in your future generation, your next 10 generation can never finish that money, no matter how they spend that money. They can never finish it. So that is the financial system we are trying to build. Let's now break out of the elite. The elite build their own financial system. They will break out of it. They will now build our own, and will now use our own. Automatically, they are going to queue in. Because since they see people have been patronizing our own more than their own, somebody told me that a TBC leader told me that soon, bank will never have as a customer. They won't have people, nobody will patronize bank. Instead, they will be patronizing TBC coins. They will be patronizing cryptocurrency because we are moving. This is the world of digital. We are moving into digital world. So you need to be part of it. Either I like it, either I don't like it. You need to be part of it. You may call it a scam because nothing that people will say is a scam, but you may call it a scam. But when it will start manifesting, as in, it, it, when it will start manifesting, that is when you understand you have lose a lot. The agenda of the elite. They don't have your interest on their mind. They mind their own business. They want to be more richer. If you calculate millions of the rich people in the whole world, you find out that maybe only 10 out of them that do help the poor. But TBC is here to make an average human being to be rich, to make an average human being to live a life of abundance, a life full of abundance. If you believe, if you do what TBC says you should do, you are going to be rich. Break out of the elite built financial system. You'll be free. This is time. Have you heard about Illuminati? You heard about so many countries that is planning to take over the world? You haven't heard about it. Have you heard about Microsoft chips that they'll be using to buy things and the sign of 666, which Bible said this is the end of the world? Have you heard about it? It has been existing in so many parts of the country, even if it hasn't entered Nigeria. But it has been existing. That is the elite built financial system that they want us to patronize, which God Almighty is also against that. The Microsoft finance and the Microsoft chips that they are inserting into a hand is a chip that they open your hand, you insert it, you use it to open a door, it will work with electronics. They want to use it to control the world. They want to use it to control you. Because once you have that chips in your hand, they'll have access to use you to do anything. Imagine when it start happening, it may take over the world. If we don't break out of their own financial system now, if we don't have anything dealing with our own, because take a look, TBC coins or cryptocurrency as a whole has a way it operates. It never operates with government built financial system. You yourself will have access to your account. You can open a wallet without asking you for your identity card, without asking you for your national ID card, without asking you for your date of birth. If you decide, you may upload your picture. You may not upload your profile. You may leave it blank or you may upload it. So cryptocurrency as a whole has its own way it operates. So nobody must force you to put your national ID card, to put you must do this, you must do that before you open the wallet. It's very simple to operate and it's very simple. The transaction is very easy. Then compare it with, let's say, banking system or the Microsoft chips. Microsoft chips that place in some places like Switzerland. I read in the internet and I saw that so many people have been patronizing this Microsoft chips in Switzerland. Very soon, if care doesn't take it in Nigeria here, our leader will go there, they will teach them the method of using the Microsoft chips, then they will come to Nigeria here, they will now say everybody must use it. You can't buy it, you can't sell without having these Microsoft chips. It just be like, say, like BVN that we are using in the bank now. That if you have account in the bank, if you have account in the bank, you must have BVN. And everything that they say you should be doing now, they must say you should provide your BVN. That's bank verification number. So the Microsoft chiefs will work the what BVM is working now. They will say you must put it in a company that you are working under a company. They can't pay you if you don't have that chips in your hand. So what are you going to do? Are you going to accept chips, the elite financial system, or or will you join TBC now and have the money enough in your wallet? By then, you won't care about their own system. You use TBC as your transaction, you use it for payment of your goods and services. Nobody will force you to insert any chips in your hand before you can buy or sell. Because things go gradually. Things go gradually. Since they have been patronizing it a little bit, imagine when computer come out new, there was a specific place that computer was first existing before they now push it all over the world. The same thing with handsets. Every of the electronic that we use today, there was a particular person that manufactured it and started using it before it now pushed all over the world. So this one has been manufactured and that will be using this Microsoft chips has been manufactured and it has been using in some places in the world. Before you could know it, it will go all over the world and the government will come into it. They will say you must use it before they pay you. You must use it before you buy and sell. That is the sign of CCCs, the agenda of the elite. So that is why TBC is here to automatically, if TBC condemn that system. So you as an average human being, are you going to use this particular method of payment, or you are going to use TBC as your own method of payment? If they bring these two particular ways of making payments, Microsoft chips in your hand, then they bring TBC coins, you open a wallet and you can make transaction, which is very simple. Which one are you going to select? I know so many people, I think everybody will select TBC coins. So what about the access to have that coins? So we need to unite together, do things. We need to collaborate with each other. Since we have started unity together, so we need to join together, speak the goodness of these coins, so that even the elite will come into the community because they know they can't do without a cryptocurrency. Speak the good news about TBC. Let's break through. Let's forget about the financial system built by the elite. We create our own money. Our own money has been already created. Chris Kringle has already created it. Great admin has already created the coins. It's not less for me and you to accept it for payment of our goods and services. I don't have a company, but even having a company right now, I would have been the first person to accept TBC in my company. Accept it for goods or services. I will lead by example, not just mentioning to my mouth, but I will lead by example. So are you ready to follow TBC steps? Are you ready to follow the abundance life that TBC is giving onto any average human being, both child, women, men, everybody? It doesn't matter who you are welcome into the community because we want to unite together. We want to collaborate together. We want to fight the power of the elite. You know they are strong. You know the world power are strong. We wouldn't be killing each other. I don't think the elite have our own interest in their mind. We wouldn't have killing each other. Just like in Nigeria here, imagine an average person or a civil servant will speak something that they know that is truth. Maybe you speak it against the government, before you could know it, they will call the police to come and arrest you, to get you arrested. Because they don't have their own, they don't have their own interest. We have freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of movement. But the same government they are practicing, the same government they are practicing right now, they don't want us, they don't want the freedom of speech and freedom of movement again. They want us to be slaves, to be their slave. Whatever they mention, let's just follow it. It will never work. It's just a matter of the time. Soon I will be my own boss, and soon every member of this community will be his own boss. I went for launching. A man came out and mentioned that in this house there are so many billionaires and millionaires, which is 100% truth. Not just because it haven't yet manifested, but it will still manifest. Because the elite can never do without us. When they will not find out that we are making use of cryptocurrency, just like the way they are finding, especially TBC coins, a coin that the value will never go down. It only goes up till when you reach the ultimate price, ultimate cost. When they find out that we are patronizing, we are using the automatically they will queue in. So even in the governor of my state, the governor of my state here, if I'm having a single TBC coins, I'm more richer than the governor of my state in the nearest future. So instead of me bowing to them, they should be the one to bow to me. Because I will not go after them to ask them for employment. I will not go after them to ask them for help. I will not go after them. I will mind my own business. I will respect myself. I will do what is good in the sight of God. That is why the cryptocurrency, the man is very, very intelligent. It is too late for the elite now to even have access to get a single TBC coins. It is very late for them. Because even the admin of TBC still open a door that you can make any amount of transaction you want to make. Maybe they didn't even want to buy hundreds of TBC or 1,000 of TBC coins because they know the value of the coins. But now it is too late for them. Before they can even get access to even get one TBC coin, they need to follow the step that the admin has been following to get the free gift of cookie, which they can't do it. Imagine when a governor will shoot a broadcast video and start advertising TBC, they can't be able to do it. You know what I'm talking about. So they can either relax and do their own part because it has already passed them. We are the billionaires of tomorrow. We are the millionaires and billionaires of tomorrow. Don't just take my word as anything, because we are creating. We have already break out of our own financial system. We are moving forward. We are unstoppable. Nothing can stop us. It may take time, but it will soon manifest. I always mention in every of my broadcasts, nothing good comes easy. Once they say you should buy TBC coins, it will look as if you are forcing them to buy, or it will look as if you are after what they have. The agenda of the elite. So as you're watching my live broadcast, are you ready to break out of the financial system created by the elite? Gradually, are you ready to break out of it? You may not be ready, but I'm already done with that. I have break out. I have break out because I'm having TBC coins in my wallet. Because that is the future money. I on TBC coins. The US dollar you're talking about is going to be replaced by TBC coins if you don't know. That is why the admin of TBC decided to revalue the currency, revalue it. What I mean by revalue is You want to make the currency be more value. So millions of people all over the world, some of them may not even know what is happening now. Because I know they say information is power. If you are not informed, or if you are not going through online, somebody haven't informed you, you would have come across TBC. So sometimes when I always look at my wallet, I always thank God. What have as in, I think I don't have TBC in my life. How am I going to survive? When I take a look at my wallet, I will realize the very first day that someone introduced me to TBC. I will never forget that day in my life, because I see what is happening in the community now. I see the news of TBC has been exploding everywhere. It has been getting, and this is how next year, 2019, it will be more worse. It will even your domot, they will be thinking about TBC, which you need to kill in by now, because by then it will be too late. Imagine the free gift that admin give right from the beginning. Admin give 100,000 kringos till after 3 months, it comes down to 50. After 3 months, it comes down to 25,000 kringos. That is the present gift we are giving now, which worth over 2,000 US dollars. And still yet, some people doesn't even care. Some people doesn't mind. Just single small $10 that you pay and open account and have these coins as a cookie, and you can redeem it on November. November is already here. Some people don't care about that. Till when it will expire. Till one day a news, okay, the free gift is over. That is when their eyes will open. Because some people have been regretting, say, I don't know about this TBC. And even I know from the very first time, I would have made plenty investment, but now it's too late. What you are going to buy with TBC, what you are going to buy $100 now, the money, the money wouldn't grow compared to what you get $100 for the past 1 year. Because if you invest $100 in TBC for the past 1 year, let's say you invest in 2017, by now your account will have worth millions of dollars. It will have worth millions of dollars. But right now, what you invest, if you invest $100 presently now, if you doesn't follow the procedure to get cookie, to get reward from admin, if you just buy only $100 worth of TBC, the ultimate value of that coins, I don't think it will reach 50 million dollars. I don't think it will reach. Is it $50 million or yes, 50? I don't think it will reach $50 million. But by then, by 2017, if you invest that kind of money, you know by now your money is more than that, because the coins appreciate based on every member that come into the community. So the financial system that is built by the elite is built purposely to enslave me and you. They use it to control us. So you need to be wise. So when the admin is telling you to do this, he has already seen the future. He's seen the future, you know what is going to happen in the future. So don't think about now. You as the average human being, don't think about now. Think about the future. Think about 10 years to come. What is actually going to happen? How is the world going to be? The world is already corrupt. So in the next 10 years, how do you think the world is going to be? Have you heard about robots That so many, that the robot is built that is going to take over your work. Those work that you do submit your documents, your file, that they will employ you. Soon, robots will be in that position. You no longer have place to work. So this is the time that you have TBC as a backup. Because if you have TBC as a backup, by then you'll be the one to employ people. You will be the one to employ the next generation. You pay them normal salary. Even the elite, you will be the one to employ them because you'll be more richer than them. So I'm here live today to express my opinion about what is happening and what I have read and what I have been hearing and what the TBC and me have been posting on the blog. I have seen that everything is truth. The man have seen the future. The man have seen what is going to happen. That is why he's talking. That is why he's trying to unite billions of people so that we can be able to push out the word and fight this elite and teach them and let them know that this is how things are supposed to be compared to the way they are taking the step to. Thank you very much. This is my 9th broadcast, live broadcast number 9. So please don't forget to subscribe. If you have so many questions about what I have just said, or you have so many questions you want to ask me about TBC, I'm not perfect, but I will teach you, and I believe you understand. If you go down to my to my broadcast, you see my number there, you see my email address, you can call me or you can send me email address. So I will be quickly here to respond to every of your issue. Thank you very much. I love you all. I love TBC. God will continue God will continue blessing us, and I believe that soon we are going to hit 1 billion people. Bye for now.